have a chance. Richarlison cuts it back. Oh, what a goal! First up! It's just the 5th minute.
Still Lewandowski. Still Doski. Finds Dembele, and Dembele scores an equaliser. What a pass from Lewandowski. He has been the best player. He has actually got 2 assists. One of Gavi's goal and now Dembele's goal.
And City wins! City won the match. Manchester City won the match.
Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In today's match, we're actually going to be doing the rematch of the 2014 round of 16 game. And it's going to be a quarterfinal fixture. Yes, another quarterfinal fixture as we have the defending champions Argentina taking on Switzerland, who are one of the dark horse teams of Europe. Not just Norway, but also Switzerland. So let's first talk about Argentina. So in the group stage, they've actually topped the group convincingly, that too, beating Algeria, Austria and Jordan. However, in the knockout stages, things started to go interesting for Argentina. So Cabo Verde and Egypt were their opponents. But those teams should have easily won on paper. And I mean easily, like convincingly. But those teams have given Argentina a run for their money. First, in the round of 32, Cabo Verde have pushed Argentina to the limit, only taking them to extra time. That was literally their limit. And Cabo Verde thought that they actually had a chance, but that own goal kind of saved them. So that's how they made a move in the round of 16. Whereas they had to play Egypt. And Egypt, they actually did better than Cabo Verde. Yes, I know Cabo Verde were the closest because they actually pushed Argentina to extra time. But they haven't actually taken the lead unlike Egypt did. Yes, Egypt took a 2-goal lead over Argentina, the defending champions. But Argentina managed to pull off a Belgium situation by scoring 3 unanswered goals thanks to Christian Romero, Lionel Messi and Enzo Fernandez. And with that, Argentina have made it to the quarterfinals with literally, like with the fear in their mind. Like seriously, they were shivering when they got to the quarterfinals because they really thought that they could get it easily. But they have to earn for it. Like they have to go the hard way to actually reach to the quarterfinals. Whereas Switzerland, on the other hand, they've actually finished, they've actually topped the group in Group B, where they took on Algeria. And Algeria was literally a walk in the park. They managed to beat them 2-0, where they had to take on Colombia in the round of 16. Yes, they bet Algeria in the round of 32 to take on Colombia in the round of 16, where it was actually pretty close. Colombia actually dominated against them for most of the 90 minutes and extra time, but it was the penalty shootout that Switzerland got the job done, as Ruben Vargas scored the winning penalty to put Switzerland into the quarterfinals. And this was something huge for them because normally it's the round of 16 that Switzerland bow out. But this time they've actually gone the distance and they are now in the quarterfinals. And they're up against the defending champions Argentina. Now given the story, Argentina have actually won against Switzerland, as I already told you. Well, I haven't told you, but this is what I'm telling you right now. So Argentina have actually won against Switzerland if you have watched the 2014 World Cup, thanks to a wonderful goal from Di Maria. So now Switzerland are looking for revenge to see if they can actually get far. The only last underdog European team to actually reach the semifinals was Croatia. So can Switzerland do it? We're going to see and find out. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, and about the underdog teams, not just Croatia, Belgium. So yeah, because Croatia actually reached the finals. But yeah, let's not talk about that. But anyway, please make sure to like and subscribe so it would motivate me to make more videos. Without further ado, let's get to the match to see Argentina take on Switzerland. Hello guys, we're here for another quarterfinal fixture, and this time it's going to be the rematch of the round of 16 in 2014, as it's going to be Argentina taking on Switzerland. So both these sides haven't had an easier run to the quarterfinals at this stage, starting with Argentina as they had a relatively easy opponents. But both these sides, Cabo Verde and Egypt, have actually given them a run for their money. But somehow Argentina managed to pull a huge win against these two teams who are causing tricky upsets and have reached the quarterfinals. Whereas Switzerland, on the other hand, they managed to easily beat Algeria in the round of 32, but then somehow managed to beat Colombia on penalties. But can they somehow go past Argentina? What's going to see and find out? Alright, let's take a look at the lineups here for Argentina. So, Emi Martinez is the man in goal. Romero, Otamendi are your centre-backs. Fernandes, De Paul and McAllister are your midfielders. And as you can see, Lionel Messi is a skipper, but he's also the main man for Argentina. Lionel Scaloni is the manager, and here are the subs for Argentina here. So, Argentina are really trying to go back-to-back and probably do what Brazil did, their rivals have done. Back then, they had the likes of Pele. But can Argentina, their golden generation, do it? Or will Switzerland, a team who have somehow managed to go past the round of 16, who had that curse in not actually going past the round of 16, but they've made it this far, can they cause a tricky upset over Argentina? We'll see and find out. Now here's Switzerland's starting lineup. Gregor Kobel is the man in goal. Akanji Elvedi are your centre-backs. Xhaka is the main man, but he's playing midfield. Breel Embolo is the man up top. Murat Yakin is, of course, the manager, and here are the subs for Switzerland. Manzambi is probably going to be the player to watch because he will probably create some impact for Switzerland. We just don't know. But anyway, guys, Argentina versus Switzerland is coming right up. Who's going to win the match? Will it be Argentina or Switzerland? Tune in to find out. Anyway, looks like Switzerland will be the team to actually carry this one. They have the possession here. And they'll actually be the ones to kick off first. But as you can see, they're actually on the attack. Ruben Vargas with it. But what a tackle from one of the Argentine centre-backs. Of course, the likes of Nicolas Otamendi, the World Cup winning centre-back. Now, as you can see, Lionel Scaloni is trying to give some tactics to his players, especially to his former teammate Lionel Messi, to see how he can penetrate the defenders. It's a cross here. But Argentina, as usual, they nullify this one. And Emi Martinez, the Europa League winner, they have the ball, but somehow lose it. But it's a good tackle from the number 7. And now Argentina are on the attack. But again, Switzerland, they're a very tricky team. And this is not like 2014, where Argentina have got the job done. They had the likes of Di Maria at that time. I am pretty sure Di Maria will be watching this game, since he was the only goal scorer of that game. I have a feeling. But we just don't know. Anyway, here's Rodriguez. But what an interception here from Molina. Alvarez with it. But I think one of the Swiss players got that one. Now here's Almada. Thiago Almada finds Enzo Fernandez. Now here's McAllister. Alexis McAllister with it. McAllister to Alvarez. But what a tackle here from Switzerland. Now here's Elvedi. Elvedi to Rieder. Advantage here for Switzerland. Ruben Vargas with it. Embolo to Freuler. Freuler to Dan Ndoi. But what a block here from Molina. And it's going to be a corner kick here for Switzerland. And it's Ruben Vargas to take it. Is he going to go short or long? He's going to go short. And it's Breel Embolo to take it. He actually managed to get the better of Nahuel Molina there. And there was an opportunity for Switzerland to take this one. But what a punching effort here from Dibu Martinez. Sorry I started my lines there, but what a save from him. He actually didn't save it. He just punched that one out. Now here's Lionel Messi. Got the better of Rodriguez. Made him look like a fool with that unfortunate slide tackle. Now he's on the attack. Lionel Messi's on the attack. De Paul with it. De Paul to McAllister. McAllister here. But Switzerland get the ball. Now here's Ruben Vargas. Vargas to Dan Ndoi. But as you can see, Messi is the player to watch. Remo Freuler, but of course Argentina get the ball. But yeah, Lionel Messi is the player to watch. Can he dictate the passes? Can he cause some problems in the defense? But here's Tagliafico. Tagliafico to Almada. Almada to Fernandes. Fernandes is through. He shoots, but what a savior from Gregor Kobel. Scaloni is thinking of something here. It's going to be a corner kick for Argentina. Messi's the one to take it. He goes long. And it was a close effort here from Argentina. But what an absolute wasteful shot here. As it's going to be a goal kick for Switzerland. It's been very close so far. Nothing to be separated. It's a bit dull here all of a sudden in America. In Kansas, by the way. So, well, actually, it's taken place in Monumental. But let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that this is in Kansas. But anyway, here's Granit Xhaka. Xhaka to Embolo. Embolo's through. He shoots, but what a save here from Dibu Martinez. And now Switzerland have an important corner. Vargas goes long, but Switzerland, his effort is just off target. It was an desperation header here from Elvedi, but his effort just could not reach the target. And the Argentine fans are singing because that could have been a chance for Switzerland to take the lead. But thank goodness it was missed. Well, as per the Argentines fans here, the perspective of Argentines fans. Now here's Molina. Molina to De Paul. De Paul to Messi. Messi to Fernandes. Fernandes to Messi. Messi's through. He somehow gets the better of Rodriguez again. Now he finds Molina. Now El Molina to Alvarez. Alvarez is through. Alvarez chips this one to Almada, but somehow Switzerland get the ball, and now here's Embolo. Embolo with it. Embolo to Vargas. Vargas to Dan Ndoye. Dan Ndoye is through, but what a save. Actually not a save. He actually missed an opportunity to give Switzerland the lead. But it was a wonderful effort here from Dibu Martinez to put him off there so he would miss his shot. And with that, Argentina get the goal kick. It could have been 1-0 because Dan Ndoye should have scored this one. But Argentina just got a let off there. That could have been 1-0. Argentina really not getting themselves into a really good position to capitalize against minnows. Like they've done it against Cabo Verde. They've done it against Egypt. Could this be the third time in a row that they would slip up first? We just don't know. Now his Embolo's through. And again, it's a miss. A backfire effort here from Breel Embolo. As Emi Martinez is going to be the one to take the ball. So he could try to boot it off or maybe try to find the player near him. But it's very close right now. Now here's Nahuel Molina with it. Molina to Romero. Romero to De Paul. De Paul to Messi. Messi to Fernandes. Fernandes to Alvarez. Alvarez is through. What a tackle here from Switzerland. Now here's Remo Freuler. Freuler to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Xhaka. Xhaka to Ndoye. Dan Ndoye with it. Ndoye to Rodriguez. Rodriguez. He tries to find Embolo, but Argentina get this one away. Now here's Julian Alvarez. He finds De Paul. De Paul finds Messi. Messi against Elvedi. He finds McAllister. McAllister tries to find Almada, but I think Switzerland get this one here. Now here's Vargas. Finds Embolo. Embolo to Vargas. Vargas finds Widmer. Widmer to Embolo. But Argentina get this one. 2 minutes to go before the fourth official puts the stoppage time here. Now here's De Paul. De Paul to Alvarez. Alvarez to De Paul. De Paul tries to find Almada again, but this time Switzerland again get the better of Argentines. Wayward passes. But it's still with the Argentines, but I don't think it's going to happen. 1 minute of added time, by the way. But it's been concluded already, as none of these sides can get the score, can draw the first blood. And especially because of Lionel Messi's awful performance in the first half, it is stayed at 0-0. Can they break the deadlock? Half-time, Argentina 0, Switzerland 0. Alright guys, we're here to see the first half highlights here, and it was basically a snooze fest. Nothing to say here, by the way. Switzerland was of course the team to start the kickoff. It was actually a bad tackle here from, I think, Rodrigo De Paul, by the way. I don't know if it's a good or bad tackle. I just couldn't see. And then Dan Ndoye had the opportunity to take the lead, but what a block from Nahuel Molina. A desperational tackle from him. See it again on replay. Then Argentina had the opportunity. A shot from Enzo Fernandez, but what a savior from Gregor Kobel. The Argentine fans, they really thought it was going to go in. But then from a corner kick, Romero had the opportunity to score, but his header just could not reach the goal net. And he put his heads up high, because that was an opportunity for them to take the lead. And then Switzerland had the opportunity, Breel Mbolo had the opportunity to pay for Argentina's mistakes. But what a savior from Dibu Martinez. And then from another corner kick, and another botched effort here from Alvedi. And look at the fans, they're just so happy because they know it was not going to go in. Switzerland had the opportunity again. It was Breel Mbolo, but I'm pretty sure his effort just could not reach the target. Dibu Martinez didn't have to make that save. But anyway, I digress from this point of view. But anyway, let's go to match facts. As you can see, Switzerland have had more chances than Argentina. 6 shots, 1 shot on target to Argentina's 2 shots, 1 shot on target. Can Argentina step up in the second half? Or will Switzerland somehow pile on the pressure on Argentina? We're going to see and find out. Anyway, guys, second half will be coming up shortly. I really hope you look forward to this. Because I assure you, I definitely will. Anyway, guys, second half will be coming up shortly, right after the break. Alright, guys, looks like second half is already commenced. And Argentina are going to be the one to kick off. Now here's Tagliafico. Tagliafico to Almada. Almada to Alvarez. Alvarez to Almada. Almada to Fernandez. Fernandez is through, but what a savior from Gregor Kobel. This man is trying his best to get Switzerland to a semi-final finish. But it was another opportunity for Enzo Fernandez to give Argentina the lead. But what a savior from Kobel. And it's going to go out for a corner kick. And Messi again is going to be the player to take the free kick. He goes long. But this time I think the header was on target. But it was just not enough. Nahuel Molina as he finds McAllister. McAllister to Fernandez. Fernandez to Romero. Romero to Messi. Messi through. He shoots. And that was an opportunity for the young sensational master to give Argentina the lead. But he uncharacteristically missed his opportunity there. And it still remains at 0-0. Lionel Scaloni is really frustrated because he thought that this could have gone in. But Argentina was just unlucky with their chances. However, they're on the attack. McAllister with it. But what a tackle here from Switzerland. Now here's Mbolo. He gets the cross from one of the Swiss players. Mbolo to Freuler. Freuler is through. Remo Freuler. Freuler to Vargas Vidma. What is going on here? It's a bit of a scuffle. A bit of a miscommunication here from the players. But they do get the ball. And it's going to be a free kick here for Argentina. It hit the hands of a Swiss player. And it's going to be a substitution here for Argentina, I'm pretty sure. But we just don't know because I cannot see clearly from the hypermotion here. But I'm pretty sure they made a substitution here for the centre mid. But as you can see in the last 15 minutes, Argentina have dominated. Not only in possessions, but also in creating chances. They just couldn't do it. So it was Nico Gonzalez that comes on for Thiago Almada. Now here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Alvarez. Alvarez to Gonzalez. Gonzalez manages to get the better of the Swiss player. And he gets himself on the score sheet with that wonderful finish. And Argentina desperately needed that after so many chances they had earlier in the second half. And it's thanks to a super sub, Nico Gonzalez. It was perfectly timed from Lionel Scaloni there. But look at the replay here. He got the better of Elvedi and he timed this one to perfection. And with that, Nico Gonzalez gives Argentina a huge lead. In literally the 1 hour mark. It was a good tactical play from Lionel Scaloni subbed off Thiago Almada and got Nico Gonzalez, who was the super sub. And look what he did. Score his first goal of the quarterfinal match. And it's going to be a throw-in here for Argentina. However, it's going to be a substitution for both these sides. Tagliafico comes off for Facundo Medina. And Zakaria comes on for Reader. Dennis Zakaria, by the way. Now here's Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez to Facundo Medina. He finds Otamendi. Back to Facundo Medina. Dibu Martinez with it. He finds Romero. And Argentina boot this one. Are they going to be going haram ball? Probably try to listen what Diego Simeone is trying to do. I don't think so, because Argentina are on the attack. Here's Messi. Lionel Messi's through. He finds Alvarez. Alvarez with it. Alvarez to Messi. Messi with it. Messi shoots, but what a savior from Kobel. It's going to be substitution for both these sides again. McAllister comes off for Palacios. And for Switzerland, Vargas comes off for Noah Okafor. Messi goes long. And it was an opportunity again for Argentina, but a missed one this time. Just could not find the header perfectly. It was Cuti Romero, by the way, who tried to go for it. Goal kick here for Switzerland. Kobel goes long. But Argentina get this one. Here's De Paul. De Paul to Palacios. Palacios with it. Palacios. He finds Messi. Messi back to Palacios. Palacios to Messi. Messi's to Molina. Molina to De Paul. De Paul tries to find the player, but Swiss players are all over him, as it's going to be a possession for Switzerland. And they're on the attack. Breel Mbolo's through. He finds Zakaria, but Argentina get this one. Here's De Paul. Rodrigo De Paul, the Miami player. He finds Alvarez. Alvarez to Messi. Messi to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Palacios. Palacios to Gonzalez, but Switzerland get this one. They need to find themselves back into the game, because it's all been Argentina so far in the second half. Switzerland have dominated against them in the first half, but now they're actually second best in terms of passes and possession control, and also creating chances. And I think Argentina are just booting this one off. They wanted to kill some time. Typical Argentina. What a tackle to win possession here for Argentina. Here's De Paul. De Paul to Messi. Messi to Alvarez. Alvarez tries to find the player, but what an interception here. But it's still with Argentina. And he tries to head this one in, but Kobel makes an easy save. What a save from Kobel. Facundo Medina finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Medina. Medina tries to find Gonzalez. He does find Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Alvarez. Alvarez tries to turn the defender away, but he missed an opportunity to kill the game from there and put this game to bed, as it's a goal kick. Substitution here for Switzerland. Rodriguez comes off for Mohim. But I think this is planning out perfectly for Argentina. They're just killing time, not giving Switzerland hope, because it's already 6 minutes left on the play. And again in the last 15 minutes, Argentina have again dominated in possession and chances created. Alvarez to Messi. Messi to Alvarez. Alvarez shields the ball perfectly. He tries to go for it, but what a save from Kobel. As it's going to be a corner kick here for Argentina. And Messi, the skipper, to take it. He's trying to give some signs here. Will the master provide something? He goes long. And it was another effort here from Christian Romero, but his effort just could not reach the target. But it doesn't matter. As long as Argentina hold on for the remaining 2 minutes, I have a feeling Argentina will win this game. Now here's Gregor Kobel. He goes long. He finds Dan Ndoye. Ndoye to Freuler. Freuler to Xhaka. Xhaka to Zakaria. But what a tackle from Palacios. 3 minutes of added time here. I do not think Switzerland have the opportunity here. Right now they have to face an Argentina attack. They do get the possession, but they have to think quickly. Now here's Mohim. Mohim finds Ndoye. Ndoye tries to find Freuler, but De Paul with an easy interception. And I think Argentina will hold on this time. Messi with a wonderful control and a wonderful touch. He tries to find Alvarez. Alvarez tries to go for a back acrobatic effort. But what a block here from one of the Swiss players. It was Manuel Akanji, by the way, who went for it. That was not a bad effort from Julian Alvarez. But what an intercepted block here from Manuel Akanji. Corner kick here for Argentina, probably to end the game from here. The last attack of the game. Full time here. It's Argentina 1, Switzerland 0. They somehow managed to prevail despite Switzerland dominating in the first half. But Argentina, as they always do well in the second half. They somehow managed to hold on, and they're now in the semi-finals. Thanks to, of course, Nico Gonzalez, who came off from the bench to score a vital goal to put his side into a semi-final finish. With Messi not stepping up, he did. But full time, it's Argentina 1, Switzerland 0. Alright guys, we're here for the second half. And as you can see, Argentina had the opportunity with Enzo Fernandez trying to go for it. But what a save from Gregor Kobel. And then Messi had the opportunity to take the lead from there. But somehow he failed to do so. But Nico Gonzalez out of nowhere turned the defender and sent him to Jupiter there. And somehow scored it with a wonderful finish to give Argentina the lead. And then Messi had the opportunity to double the lead. But what a save from Kobel, denying it from scoring in the near post area. Messi again had the opportunity there. Romero tried to rise to the occasion, but his effort just could not reach the target. Then again it was Argentina, and it was Julian Alvarez that tried to go for it, but somehow he missed the opportunity. They had the opportunity to kill the game from there, put this game to bed. Messi, of course, tried to cross this one, and it again found Christian Romero. This man always miss headers, man. Like, in the first half, he missed an awful one. So, I'm not surprised. And then it was Julian Alvarez that tried to go for an acrobatic finish. But what an intercepted play here from Manuel Akanji to deny that opportunity from Alvarez. And yeah, that was the entire second half highlights. Now let's go to the match facts. And as you can see, Argentina this time have dominated against Switzerland. Switzerland have the same shot, 6 shots, 1 shot on target. Argentina have got 12 shots in the second half. 14 shots, 6 shots on target. So it was pure dominance in the second half for Argentina. And yep, and now let's take a look at the performance. And Nico Gonzalez, no surprise, will receive the Man of the Match award. Their only best player for Switzerland was Elvedi because he got an 8.6 rating. But if we go to Argentina here, Nico Gonzalez is the only player that have actually got a goal. And he receives the Man of the Match award. Not only because of his goal, but also because of his passes and other stuff. His distribution as a player, as an attacking player, so it kind of makes sense. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. This will be the predicted scoreline for the match, which will happen on Sunday. Well, Sunday in Australian time, and for people living in the US, Saturday. But anyway, guys, what will be the predicted scoreline in real life? Put that in the comments. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll be back for our next match. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as you witnessed, Argentina won against Switzerland in a gritty fashion yet again, with a 1-0 scoreline favoring the defending champions here. Yes, it was only by 1-0. Thanks to a super sub performance from Nico Gonzalez. He actually came on for Thiago Almada, and he actually impacted the team very well by turning the defender, sending him to Jupiter, and then scoring an absolute banger. Wonderful finish from Nico Gonzalez, the Juventus midfielder, to give Argentina the lead and probably hold it on until the end of 90 minutes. Switzerland had the chances, but they just could not, they really could not meet the target. First half was a commendable performance from Switzerland, but then second half, they were completely dominated, left, right and center. they have been dominated. Like, it was all Argentina in the second half. Switzerland haven't registered a single shot in the second half. So, this kind of shows concerns that, yes, Switzerland are a dark horse team, but they do lack some talented players. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, they do have a lot of talented players, but they lack defensive, like, they've lacked defensively, basically. So that's the problem. But can they do it in real life? Because that's the predicted scoreline. Yes, that 1-0 win for Argentina is just the predicted scoreline. Can Switzerland do something better in the real match? Or will Argentina try to replicate it, like how FC26 showed? But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.